What happened? So, tell me about yourself. Yeah.
Well, I'm Lina, and I am the owner of Fascination by Lina.LOVE. My main objective is to promote, interview, and exude it on the exterior because I believe when you look good, you feel good, and it shines through. So I basically, how I do that is I do hair. Women come to my home and they get whipped and dipped. And I believe when they sit in a chair, they feel one way. When they leave out, their confidence is in heightened. They feel better about who they are. They leave out happy, glowing, excited about their day. Even if it is just having a powwow where a woman can come and just sit and express herself and have someone that is willing to listen and give them good advice. I'm that person. On top of that, I sell clothes, I sell hair. I'm about to get into lingerie. That's the next journey of mine.
Like them Skittles I was holding up? I had some Skittles.
No, like actual lace lingerie.
That wasn't considered lingerie. The Skittle underwear was like this big.
That to me, that's just like loungewear. Like if
okay.
You feel sexy, because not all women like lingerie or feel confident enough to put that on. But that's more of a boy shorts and a long sports bra. And that's a little bit more comfortable. It's not so revealing. So, but no, that is not lingerie. But yes, I want to get into lingerie. I'm trying to figure out what I can do for men because I don't just want to advertise to women. I need to see how or what I can add to my line that men are interested in. So thinking about that too. But yeah, that's
that men are interested in for themselves, not for their mate.
Say it again for me.
You say what men are interested in to wear for themselves.
Absolutely.
Not like, because men can buy all kind of stuff for their girlfriends. Oh yeah, they could buy all the wrong shit most of the time. They could just, here, honey, got you, okay. But right. say your business name slowly for me one time.
Fascination by Lina.LOVE.
I went to school in Mission and couldn't read. It was too long, but I couldn't even read that motherfucker. Okay. Thank you. Well, and now I had to put you on mute down there. You have some background noise. Okay, stand by. I'm gonna come back to you. I want to ask you a question. Okay, down on the bottom. How about you? There you go.
Okay. Hi. So I'm Shenelle. I'm an occupational therapist and I'm also a womb coach. So YoniAdore is about empowering and healing women through the divine feminine. So just tapping into the womb, setting in and releasing, and also tapping into your sensuality, your sexuality, every part of a woman. Most women don't feel sexy. Women could look beautiful, but don't feel sexy because of the insecurity. So my company is all about releasing that and feeling into yourself. So that's why I have the yoni eggs that you've seen there. So this is a yoni egg. A woman, she placed this inside. And I show them how to use it correctly, and they do yoni steam as well. So they come to my place of business, and we do a guided meditation while they do the yoni steam. After the yoni steam, we go on the floor, and I show them how to move their body with the yoni egg.
D. So I'm OG, and I could have swore you pull that out. Where my grandmama used to pull her $20 out. She pull that motherfucker like, come here, baby. She used to pull that motherfucker out the and be all. And so is that where you keep the noonie eggs? You keep them warm under the arm or something?
Oh no, because it's a gemstone. Just like my necklace right here is rose quartz, so it connects with your energy, and so I just like to keep it with me as well.
Oh, that's badass. See, I was doing way too much on that show, but I know I want to sit down and find out what the hell what y'all was doing. I just knew it was dope. So, okay, my next question for either one of the ladies, if your life from the time you was a little girl until the time you are right now was a movie, right? From the beginning to the end, what title would that movie be?
Rise of the Divine.
Rise of the Divine.
Mm-hmm.
Your movie would be, it don't have to be a movie title that's out there. It could be
No,
one
that's
you just
me.
made up.
I
Say
just
it
made
again.
that up. Rise of
Okay.
the
It
Divine.
sounded
Me.
like it was on that was great. It just sounded like it was
It
on
sounds
the
like a
damn
good
movie.
title.
It sounded
Oh
like a real
no.
one.
Oh,
Ri-
well, thank y'all.
Right.
I thought I was gonna Google that shit, girl. Like, hold on, is that shit on Netflix or what? So,
Hopefully.
and it was called what now? The Rise of the.
Rise, Rise of the Divine.
I love it.
I do too. I'm gonna actually explain that. How about you, Miss Lina?
I would say
Mm.
resilient woman.
Say one more time.
Resilient woman.
That's a new superhero. A black superhero, a woman of color superhero.
Right?
Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with why do you say that the resilient woman would be your movie title?
I feel like if people knew my journey and my background of where I come from and what I've been through, the fact that I haven't given up and haven't turned to other things, I think it would surprise a lot of people. People tend to judge life and think
Mm.
that life is just glorious and amazing, but no, I went through some hurdles to get here. I had two daughters before the age of 18, my first one at 15, my second one at 17, excuse me. Was in a hard domestic violence relationship that I got out of after 7 years. Um, I didn't have a high school diploma, yet I am a manager of a property of 255 units. Um, if I was defined by my background, I, I wasn't resilient and I wasn't strong and I didn't have these skills that I have, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. So
Excellent.
I think I'm extremely resilient. My past does not define me. I'm not a product of my environment.
That was you kind of almost answered my almost other bounce pass question I had. Damn, but that's a great answer. I mean, it's the real answer.
Yeah.
And then down there, how about you? Why would you say that's your movie title for your movie?
Well, we all are on a journey and we all are divine. So when we come into this world, I feel we all have gifts and we all have to come into those gifts. So it's all about growing. It'll be all about growing, coming, releasing those insecurities. Our past don't serve us, just like, Kalina says. It's all about releasing that and going into your own journey and rising in your divine.
Yes.
You know, I ask those questions a lot of time on interviews I do, and I be getting some amazing answers. But you two ladies' answers actually connected to your story. People be talking about waiting to exhale and all kind of other. Y'all actually had something right there connected. That's badass. I just a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna give you a bounce pass. You don't know these little girls, and they say I want to get into this business. What would be the first thing you would tell them they should learn to get into the business of the business? First thing you think they should learn. Any one of the ladies can answer.
Self-love.
With tough
Self
love,
love.
Self-love.
self love,
Self love. I was thinking the same thing. Love yourself.
self
Yeah.
love. You that little girl, 11 years
Mm.
old, she said, I want to get into this business. I want to sell earring backs or something like that. She want to sell earring backs. She want to sell her hair. She want to sell toenail polish. And you say, hey, you get to cover this thing with self-love.
There's more that comes behind that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that comes behind that.
Okay.
Because, with that love, there comes that bravery to go towards in that confidence to go towards your dream, to have that earring shop store that she wants to have,
Mm-hmm.
releasing, those fears to go towards getting those dreams. Yeah.
And not allowing anybody to talk her out of it.
Exactly.
No matter what, you continue to strive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up. There are going to be hurdles that may knock you down, or people that are going to say you're not good enough or you shouldn't do this, or there's 1,000 other people doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What you doing it for? Don't let nobody talk you out of it. Continue and push forward.
Push forward. Okay, so you know,
there's only one you.
From you two ladies, I did. I actually.
Thank you.
I actually got some real good response from you ladies too, from some people I didn't even know. I have one more interview question. This is gonna be a tough one. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all sitting back? Y'all sitting back?
Yes.
Okay. The magic question of the day is this thing is called Made You Look. Got my shirt back there. Made You Look, and this way you look, listen. I have artists come on this thing, but I just really want to know if you had to tell the audience, tell anybody out there something you couldn't wait to just look in the camera and tell somebody. You might see it on your social media. You might see it as just people that you want to tell a young Black person. You want to tell, like me, when I get on, I'm going to say, look, don't post shit on there that you don't know what you're posting about. That would be my thing I would tell everybody for social media. Don't post nothing on there you ain't researched, and don't do no conspiracy theories. That's what I would tell somebody on social media. But I know you ladies have a different experience on social media than my old crusty ass. I can imagine the stuff y'all get on y'all social media. For whatever reason, you being both you ladies are extremely attractive. It don't even matter. I know knuckleheads that just say anything. So if you could filter out the social media, and the one thing you would use social media for, how would you use social media to benefit you?
The same way I'm using it now, just for my business.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I use it now.
Yeah, right. I think people get caught up in abuse social media and post too much of their personal life, especially when things aren't going the way that they see fit, or use that as their diary instead of actually using a diary to put your feelings and your emotions to. I don't move that way. I don't post my personal feelings, or if I'm going through something with someone, it's not social media's business. It should be used as a platform to grow, to promote growth, to promote your business, to push it, and connect with other people.
That's right. I like that.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
because I came from, I'm not from here. I'm from Florida, and all my clients came from Instagram. I didn't know nobody from here, nobody when I came to the Bay. And when I started my company, all of my clients came from IG and word of mouth.
On the head, you got to have exposure, and you have to use and build good content on social media for your platform. I get caught up cussing people out on political stuff every now and then, but I truly post good content. That was the fucking great answer. Y'all had the great answer. And the writer asked, you can glitch. That's my dog Biscuit right there, Sky.
She booked a Yoni thing for me and my daughter, and I don't. It's not what I was expecting. It was beyond everything that I needed. She gave me like this questionnaire, which I wasn't expecting at all, and I felt like it was personalized. Like she was getting to know me, from the Yoni steam to doing yoga on the ground to learning more about my uterus and connecting with it and connecting with my womb and understanding that everything it's got to go through here. She is extremely knowledgeable, and definitely book a Yoni steam with her.
Thank you.
That was because this is something I'm gonna give y'all OG. Men spend 9 months getting out of the womb, and the rest of their life trying to get back in. So if that's true talk. 9 months they come sliding out of there, boy, but the rest of their life they're trying to get back in. So it's very important. I guess that's why y'all take care of that queendom in there. That's perfect. So wow, I don't even know what to say. Well, I could say this, that I'm very looking forward to being, in y'all lady. I want to learn some more. I know you told me about the Yanni. You can steam the balls too. You told me. I wasn't that high. I remember that shit. When you say you can do it for man can do this, I was like, and I'm sure it's probably healthy. I might. So you could book a man session too.
I never did it before. You could be my first man.
I don't know if you can. You can't. The OG gonna be the guinea pig. I'm down. Let's go. I'm ready.